Hey, good morning, good
Ooh, you
morning,
can
good
tell the
morning. It's
difference
your
in his
boy
voice,
Trey.
y'all. If y'all don't hear the difference in Trey's voice this morning already, as he
It's
jumps online.
first formation morning sports talk. What's good with you, Bishop?
Hey, man, it is what it is. Y'all see what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. Let's go. What a great Monday, man. We had an even better Sunday. How's everybody doing? Fall in. How y'all doing on this great Monday, man? WGO, what's going on? It is what it is. Monday after Super Bowl 56, and still on top, your man, that dude they call the GOAT. Bishop is in the building. How y'all feeling this morning, man? What's good with y'all? How's everyone this great Monday morning? Holla at your boy. See, we got a few people. Mike Hughes. What up, Mike? Stafford season, baby. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Mike, what's up, Zach?
Hold on, might have a little technical.
Oh, hey, y'all gotta be patient with Trey. He's having technical difficulties. So y'all kind of like, what's up, Key? How you doing? How you doing? He's having technical difficulties, so y'all just be patient with him. Good morning. What's up, Freddie? Go Rams. You already know, baby. Let's go, Freddie. Y'all already know. It was somebody on here was talking about, oh, we gotta rewind Friday's tape. Y'all go rewind Friday's tape. Y'all do that, man. But let's get into it, man. We got the Super Bowl 56 is in the books. It has been cemented. It is what it is. And your Los Angeles Rams are Super Bowl 56 champions. How do y'all feel about that? Oh, how do y'all feel about that? As you all say, it is what it. Cooper Cup in the building. My wife is looking at me all crazy. She mad because she was going for the Bengals because she like Joe Burrow. But it is what it is. If y'all need someone to fill in, let me know. Trade. Where'd you go? Oh, Mike, yeah, you more than willing, man. We can get you to what you call real quick. Hold tight. Let me see. Oh yeah, amazing. Yeah, so definitely. Mike, let me see. We could definitely a good game, Key. Definitely a good game, y'all. You can't knock the game, man. The game was amazing. Ron, that man, Ron, that man, Ron, that man, Ron is on the show, and we need Ron. Anthony Price, I feel you, man. Who was that? You know what? I need to go back and look at the show because I want to know who was that. It was like, hey, man, send me a link whenever you want, and I will be there. Love y'all. No doubt. Got you, Mike. I'm finna try and get the link over to you right now, my brother. My brother, my brother, my brother. Man, y'all send me. And I still, and all I still do, what? All I know, the Bengals online stink. Oh, we knew that though, Key. You saying something that we know we did, we already knew. That's why I picked the Rams. We knew Jay Ness. What up? What up? We knew the Bengals offensive line sucked. He had got sacked the most. He had already been sacked the most in the season. And then they tied the record for the most sacks in the Super Bowl yesterday at 7. Come on, 7. Yes, 7. Key, yes, 7. There's no way they got off the last time, man. They wasn't supposed to win that game with 9 sacks in that playoff game. There was no way they were supposed to win that game, but they did. They pulled it out. It can't happen 2 times in a row, bro. It just couldn't. It just couldn't, man. It couldn't happen 2 times in a row. Hold on, Mike. I'm looking. What up, Frat? What up? I see you, Listan. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Hold on 1 second, man. I'm trying to get this thing over to Mike because for some reason, Ron, are you there? Ron, I see Ron, but I don't know what worst Super Bowl in history. Oh, worst O line in Super Bowl history. Oh, absolutely, Jay. Absolutely. But how can you really say that though, Jay? When they made it to the Super Bowl, like that line had. I mean, don't get me wrong. Joe Burrow has been that dude. He's done what he needed to do to get him there. But Burrow was sacked over 70. Exactly came off an injury last year, and he did his thing. You can't knock him for that, man. I feel like you can't knock him for that. Missed my parlay by 2 grabs and 8 yards from Cup, but it's about time for Stafford to get that ring. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely, man. Just the game, I guess, not the season per What is that? Per day. Oh, I got you. I feel you, Jay. I feel you. What is this? Per se. Oh, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, per se. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Jay. Hold on. I'm trying to send this over here to Matt. Okay, I guess none of my it's something going on today, man. These people that of all days, Trey's stuff. He's having technical difficulties on the day in which he definitely lost. So it's of all days, you know what I'm saying. It just so happens today his stuff is not working. That's kind of amazing to me. I'm just saying it amazes me that Trey's stuff is not working. It was cooking until he got in. Absolutely, Anthony Price. Absolutely, man. And I hated to see him go down because we're going to talk about it, though. We're going to talk about it. Mike, I haven't forgot about you, man. I'm still trying to get this stuff up. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to answer everybody's stuff at the same time too, Mike. That's what it is. But I'm about to send that over there to you, Mike. Oh, Trey, you look. Let me see if I can add him to the stream. He done made it back, y'all. Oh, there you go. There you go. He done made it back, y'all. He done made it back, man. There go.
This what we doing? That's what we doing.
What? Did you hear me, Trey? I'm sorry. I thought you were going.
I heard
I didn't know you
pieces.
heard me.
I hear everything.
I didn't know you heard me. My bad. I thought you was going.
Your remote while I work on a problem, so I have to go
kind of. You done change locations. It look like you done change locations. It look like you. Hey, I'm finna go ahead and add. Mike Hughes said he willing to jump in too, man, just in case your technical difficulties continue. Which is, like I said, amazing that that you're having technical difficulties. Yeah, all days.
I didn't even see the screen. I didn't even see the screen or have the screen up, but I can imagine in my mind. I was like, I bet he's like, of all days, Trey stuck with it go down. It's so
funny. Of all days, today he has technical difficulties. I'm with you, Anthony Price.
I'm gonna have technical difficulties.
Of all days, he has technical difficulties. I'm with you, Freddie. That was a great game, both. It was very entertaining to watch. It was a good Super Bowl, man, which I expected. What we saw yesterday was very expected from me. I thought that's exactly how the game was going to end. Anthony Price, you're right, man. Can we have a moment of silence for Eli Apple? Yeah, because he got toasted. He got toasted a few times. Yeah, Eli Apple. I'm sorry, man.
It's
almost like the Apple. It's like the Apple iPhone, bro. It's almost like he was doomed from the name of his name. It's like
let's not act like Jalen Ramsey wasn't getting done in like over 150, almost 150 yards receiving yards on him. Like let's not act like Eli.
Is he a Super Bowl winner?
Although
is he a Super Bowl winner though? Let's talk that. Let's end the conversation with this part. Is he a Super Bowl winner? Okay, we'll wait. Don't worry, we'll wait. Oh, okay, he is. He's a Super Bowl. There go Ron. There go Ron. Boy, everybody, I'm finna say Ron won too. Ron picked the Rams, and he's still having technical difficulties.
Technical.
Come on, Ron. Come on in. Come on in, Ron. Come on in, Ron. Come on in, guys. Come on in.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. How you feeling, guy? How you feeling? You what? Ron got the hat on? What in the world is going on? What? I expected you to have Rams down, bro.
So what they flexing because he's like, you know what? We did what we gotta do. Let me get back on the tip of the Eagles. And you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like I started coming, you know what I'm saying, SF up. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let it rest for a second. You know what I'm saying? All last night I was like, man, we should have been there. That should have been us.
No, don't say that. No, I wouldn't say all that. Leave it. Let's not bring up old stuff. Y'all had y'all chance. Y'all lost it. It is what it is. Let's not bring up teams that wasn't. We should have been there. The Eagles. I mean, anybody should have been there. If you let anybody tell it, we ain't talking about what
it's definitely it's definitely a disparage in where the 49ers ended at and where the Eagles ended at.
Oh my God. Did we all end up on the couch and watching the game? That's the question. Did we all end up on the couch watching the game?
First round.
No, did we all end up on the couch watching the game?
It's like you was right. It's like you was riding all night. Like, yeah, I'm finna kill this. It's like you was riding all night.
Did we not? Or were we not all on the couch watching the same game? I'm just waiting. Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry. Because I feel like we all watched the same game together. The 49ers, the Eagles, we all watched the same game from the couch.
I believe so.
Okay. I was just wondering now. Just help me help you, bro. Help me help you.
It's okay. I don't need no help. It's cool.
I know you don't, but you know who the man is right now, right?
And you know what?
You get it. You do get it, right? You know who the man is right now. You know y'all. You know who the man is, right? As I sip my coffee,
I
don't
know.
worry about it. Can I help you, sir?
Let's not act like it was. Let's.
Trey's having technical difficulties, guys. Oh, there you go. Oh, he's back on his own. Oh, yeah, we go. Oh, there you go. Oh. In my oh, there we go. Here we go. I'm trying to do something. I'm still trying to get Mike Hughes on here, man. Mike, I gotta get Mike on here, man. Hey, LaDonna, can I get some?
LaDonna, don't do that.
Can I get some congratulations to LaDonna? I mean, I'm the one to pick her, man. LaDonna, can I get some congratulations?
LaDonna, don't do that. Don't even.
LaDonna, can I get some congratulations, please, man?
Let's not.
I did pick the Rams. Unlike this guy here.
No. We're not going to do that. That's what we're not going to do.
LaDonna, can I get some congratulations too, ma'am? Thank you. I appreciate it. I am the GOAT. I am the guy that picked the Rams. I was the one, the first picks. I picked first. Therefore, it was no question on who was doing what. It is what it is, yo. Let's go.
So,
let's talk about it, fellas.
We'll get to it. So, additionally, what was surprising to me, and let me know if you guys felt the same way or seen the same way. Eric Bieniemy may not be back with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Bro, hold on.
We gonna get to it. I got it.
Hold on. We not finna skip. We not caring about nothing else before we get to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is what everybody's here for. Then because if you the one, we'd have put the Super Bowl.
Unfortunately, what you don't know is that I already had it way before the Super Bowl was even played. I already had it layered out where it's like, okay, this is where we're gonna go. So it's just a couple course. It's a course here and there, and then you get to.
Don't worry about it. I'm finna do this the whole time. I'm about to do all that. I'm about to do stuff like this.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Production, you know what I'm saying? Production. So true enough, we'll get to it. Yay. The Rams won their second Super Bowl since 1999. Woohoo. Okay.
Really? Oh my God. See how they do you, Ron? When they see you, see how they do.
Yeah, so it's you'll say cool. You'll say.
Oh my gosh. All right, what's up about Eric Bieniemy? What's up?
Eric Bieniemy may not be the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs next year. Basically, he had a 1-year deal in place. I guess the expectancy that he would have went ahead and got a coaching spot, in which it did not happen. As we know, not being that is one of the reasons, or it may not be, or it may be one of the reasons. Only two head coaches were of color. 2 coaches of color were hired in this carousel. Out of 9 positions, only 2 were hired. Eric Bieniemy was not one of them. And I did not know over the course of the last 4 seasons, he's interviewed for 15 jobs and has not been selected yet. Yeah, for real. So I don't know. Do you think that's saying he's not ready, or
it's saying something? 15 jobs? It ain't but 32 teams. It ain't but 32 teams. Good Lord.
15 seasons. 4 seasons, 15 head coaching positions, and he's not been picked up for any of them.
That's a man.
And then additionally, was the ideal is that maybe it's the whole they're not confident that it's Eric Bieniemy that is basically Reed and Mahomes. Do you give any credence to that?
They think it's not Reed and what do you mean?
They think it's Reed and Mahomes. That's why he's so successful.
Oh, so they think because of Andy Reid and
Mahomes. That's what. Yeah, so that's what they think it is.
Okay, so if that's the case, prove it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Prove it then. Put him somewhere else and let's see.
And that's what I think. That's what he's thinking on doing. Him and Andy Reid are supposed to have a discussion. I was about to ask, do you think that's what he needs to do? Go somewhere where there's not a Patrick Mahomes,
Absolutely.
there's not an Andy Reid, and show that his offensive coordinator's skills is that exactly, and then basically like
Absolutely.
almost like a play deal. Same thing for Brian Leftwich. That's the same ideology with Leftwich. Is it was based upon Brady and Arians, which of course we're going to see now because Brady is not around anymore unless he does what Bishop has been saying and decides to come back.
I totally say Bruce Aaron. I mean, not Bruce Arians, but Eric Bieniemy. I feel like, yeah, man, prove everybody wrong. It's your turn. Go in there, Donna. See, here you go with that nonsense. No, don't bring him to the no.
Eric Bieniemy for
I say that
Kellen Moore, really?
For no. See, this is the thing, right? I feel like if people like it's a lot like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot like our show.
Mm-hmm.
When people doubt you, when people doubt you, and then you know that you're going to do.
And Ron ain't even started yet, so I could just imagine. It's like you're the shooter. It's like you're the point guard and Ron's the shooter that no one's guarding right now. And it's like as soon as like you doing your thing, and then we gonna find out the defense for you, and then you gonna start kicking it to Ron, and he's gonna start knocking down shots. And it's like, what are we doing?
Hey, it is what it is. RJ, what's up? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Yeah, man, I feel like he should. He definitely needs to go somewhere where he can prove that he's the truth. He's legitimate. That it's not, that it's not Andy Reid or Patrick Mahomes. I totally feel that that's what he should do.
Mm-hmm.
Just about giving them opportunity. I don't know how you can say that if no one has given him the opportunity. How can you label him as a person who had two people in regards to Reid and Holmes, being that they're the one that's saving him, making him good, making him look good when you have seen without them. So, I mean, come on, bro. Come on. Like you got to give him that opportunity to say to prove himself wrong or to prove himself right, whichever one. What you think, Ron?
I'm having a little bit. It sounds like y'all coming through rough on my end. I missed it, a little choppy. But Eric Bieniemy.
Okay.
Is somebody about to give that man a job?
Nah, that's the opposite. Actually, he's we don't know if he's going to have a job. Presumably, he's going to probably have to make a lateral move to another organization as OC, and maybe show that he can make things happen without being under the tutelage of Andy Reid and the protection of Patrick Mahomes.
It's rough. It's rough. It's hard out here. I can't believe.
Full pimp.
Exactly. Thank you for give him a.
We can't hear you, Ron. I don't know what happened.
I got him now.
Okay.
So I am going in and out.
No, we got you now. You good now?
Yeah, you. Yeah, I think it was just for a second. Go ahead. What were you saying? Go ahead. Finish up. What you were saying?
I can't believe there's not multiple head coaching opportunities lining up at his door. College and NFL.
That's another point. They said maybe he has to go back to the NFL. I mean, college.
Why is that a prerequisite?
No, just saying that he might need to replay himself. So of course, when you look at it, the teams in which he's interviewed for, and you can try to, like, as you listen and hear the teams, you can kind of look at, okay, who they have in place now or had in place now. The Cincinnati Bengals, Miami Dolphins, Jacksonville Jaguars, Los Angeles Chargers, Denver Broncos, New Orleans Saints, Atlanta Falcons, Detroit Lions, New York Jets, Houston Texans, Cleveland Browns, New York Giants, Carolina Panthers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Philadelphia Eagles have been the 15 teams in which he has interviewed for over the past 4 years, and he's still the OC in Kansas City.
For the Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't want the Jets job either, but all the other ones I can see.
And like, so when we look at it, like Zach Taylor, he just took him to the Super Bowl in his 3 years there. Miami, at that point, I guess Flores had it, unless he just recently interviewed, in which I think the only team in which he interviewed for was maybe the New Orleans job, and which end up going to Tim Allen. So I think he's going to get opportunity. It's just I don't know how long it is before he gets that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he deserves it. I mean, I feel like his I feel like he's put in his time to be able to get that job, to get a job. If that's what he wants to do and don't want to be in underneath Andy Reid anymore, I definitely feel like it's his turn.
Yeah, to go at least go.
Why they won't give it to him, I have no idea.
Him and Leftwich for the most
That's
part.
Crazy. Right.
So something I found out yesterday, which is I don't know why this is
with 15 teams though, Rodney, he can't. It's not being picky. 15 opportunities. That's not being picky. I don't think. He had 15 opportunities. They just didn't hire him. My opinion. But go ahead, Trey. What you about to say?
I was about to ask if you were or I'll get back to that. What is probably going to love? I just know this little bit of information is going to probably perk y'all day up. Is Carson Wentz may be traded or released in Indianapolis by the beginning of the year, before the next season.
I saw that.
What is
he
up
was
with Carson,
what
bro?
We said he was. That's why we got rid of him. He was what we said he was. Carson Wentz is a bum. He's not that dude. As I said.
You sound like a true Philadelphian. He's a bum. That sounds like some East Coast stuff.
He is. He's a bum. He is a bum. He went over to Indianapolis and did the exact same thing. Nothing. Nothing. He did nothing. Got hurt. And that was it. He does what he does. That's what he does.
Of course, but it seems like it's looking like it's due to
Thank you, Carson, for our pick. Thank you.
Wow.
It looks like that he's because of the money that's owed to him, he's going to be a casualty. At this point, he's owed roughly about $27 million. Or hold up, am I talking about the wrong person? I'm talking about the wrong person. I'm thinking about Kyler Murray. But additionally, I think he's not owed $20 million.
He got his money already.
Yeah.
So he already got his money.
It's unfortunate of Carson. Do you think there's a market for Carson? I would take him as a backup.
In San Francisco?
Yeah, I'll take him as a backup.
I
feel,
don't know.
I think
is there a market for him? You know what? I won't say that there isn't. I would say that he could probably be someone's, like you said, backup. I'll give him that. He could definitely probably be someone's backup and probably could be very, very vital as a backup for some team.
Pittsburgh,
starter,
maybe?
No, Pittsburgh still need a starter.
Yeah, but I'm saying as him as a
starter. They
backup.
Ain't got a starter yet.
Yeah, I would say as a backup. Like you got to think.
Well, but you got to find out for Pittsburgh. They got to find out who their starter is first.
I wonder is he turning into a potential. I wonder is he turning into a potential Josh Rosen.
Yeah. Somebody will scoop him up.
What'd you say, Ron?
I said I don't
say that again. Say that again, Ron.
I don't feel like he has the mentality to be a backup. Like you bring him into the organization, he's going to be cancerous. Like I don't.
He's right, because that's what happened with him in Philly. That's right. He's right. That's right, Ron. I agree with you. That's right, because that's the whole reason why he wanted to leave Philly, because of Jalen. Jalen was on his heels.
I think he could go to Pittsburgh and start. I actually do think that if he released, or he's going. This is definitely, like I say, it's a market for him.
So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he can't start.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is he's definitely got. He has the tangibles to start, but to be a starter and continue stay healthy to continue to be the starter for the season is the problem with Wentz. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? He has a tendency to come in, be a starter, play some good games around game 8, all the way up to game 8, 9. Absolutely. There it is.
Because he probably wouldn't be in this position that had he took him to the playoffs, but he lost to Jacksonville with a win to get in scenario.
I don't think we can just say he lost to Jacksonville because down 26-3 in the fourth quarter in a playoff atmosphere football game. Maybe Carson Wentz should just go sit down for a little bit.
Ron said maybe he should go sit down for a little bit. I mean, like I told you, man. When he left, when we got rid of him, I didn't see no upside for Carson Wentz, in my opinion. I agree. He could definitely be somebody's backup without question, and be a good backup because he has the potential to be a starter, but he just can't stay healthy, and then he just can't finish games. So as a backup, when a quarterback goes down, definitely. I totally agree with that. Definitely let him be a backup for someone. But someone starting, unless you not have any other choice, which in this case coming up in this draft, there's not a big QB carousel for quarterbacks coming up in this draft. So he possibly could become a starter for somebody because of the fact of what's going on. But then again, we got the Carson. I mean, we have the Aaron Rodgers issue. We got the Russell Wilson, which of course they're saying now. I don't know if which of course they're saying about Russell Wilson, that now they're saying Russell Wilson, he's not going anywhere from what they as well as Aaron Rodgers. They're saying Green Bay Packers are going to throw all the money they can at Aaron Rodgers to stay for 2022. They're not even worried about the cap. They're so worried about keeping. So we don't know. We'll see.
Unfortunately for him. I'm very sure the mental aspect of that has really started to kick in. Like, 2 organizations, I ain't even been in the league 5 years yet. 2 organizations and got rid of me.
Thanks, LaDonna. Yeah. But a lot of that Trey is up on himself, bro. Like, you have to do, buddy, this is what you said. This is what Buddy says. These are the teams I'm guessing Buddy says that he can go to. Yeah, I'll take a look at this.
That would be interesting, the Detroit one. The Detroit one, you're going to trade because Goff went first round, and that's what made him go second round.
Goff. Pitt, I just don't see that.
That would be the ultimate.
I don't see him and Mike being a. I don't see him and Mike working. New Orleans maybe, but then New Orleans don't have a coach. Well, they got a coach now, but I'm just saying New Orleans, Tampa Bay, no, you trying to ruin that team. No, don't go to team. No, not in my opinion.
You don't think Byron and Bruce can do something with him?
Well, I don't know. I would have to see that. That would be a real interesting to see him go to Tampa. Carolina, Detroit. I don't know about Detroit.
That would be
Detroit
ultimate.
Nowadays.
I think that would be the end of his career, bro. If he went to Detroit, that's basically if he goes to Detroit and then Goff get traded to Indianapolis and Goff goes and becomes successful there, that's like the ultimate. Like, this is who you got traded for. This is who you went 1 and you went 2 in the same draft. Y'all get traded 1 for 1, and he goes and becomes successful where you just left. That might be the end of it for him. That might just completely damage his psyche, and he'd be like, I'm trash. And that's it.
You gonna call himself trash?
Yeah.
I'm trash.
I'm such a bad quarterback in the mirror.
I'm trash.
I'm such a bad quarterback.
Oh, I'm just good. Why am I here? Yeah, I'm just a bad quarterback. Why am I here?
Let me go OC. So let me go become an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, and maybe that might be his best bet, man. Go be OC somewhere. That might be his forte right there.
Start out as a quarterback coach.
You're not being a league is. Yeah, maybe being in the league is not at the aspect of, as a player, but more as of a coach. What'd you say, Ron?
I said, are we sure
we're going
backs coach?
Or yeah, maybe receivers coach. Be a receivers coach, tight end.
Yeah, definitely not quarterbacks coach. Yeah, maybe not a quarterbacks coach. Let's try them.
I can see the players now. Wasn't he a quarterback? Why is he over there with the line?
Ooh, look at this, Trey.
What's up, bud?
Ooh, look at this, Trey. Hold on. So here it come. Here it come. So ooh,
Jimmy G. I mean,
ooh. I wouldn't.
nah,
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's me. I wouldn't.
We ain't gonna disrespect Jimmy G on this platform.
Like that. I wouldn't.
Yeah, at this point, I can say one thing. One thing I can say for Jimmy is Jimmy has deserved the respect to sit and be looked at in a whole different light. I give him that. I mean, until he goes somewhere else and is like, "Yep, same Jimmy G." Like 4 years, two NFC championships, 1 Super Bowl appearance. Like that's nothing to sneeze at. No different from when Colin Kaepernick, saying 3 NFC championships, 1 Super Bowl appearance. And in both cases, both of them were a pass away from being champions. So Jimmy's got my respect. It's just I don't think he was a fit with San Francisco at this point.
Yeah, I'm not picking Carson with Jimmy.
See, buddy. So this is what we got. I know Bishop is going to say something. I'm very sure Ron's going to chime in. What we're not going to do is we're not going to act like Sam Darnold is in Carolina right now. Y'all gonna stop with the disrespecting them SC alumnus. That's not what we're gonna do.
What are you referring to there? You saying?
Because buddies like Matt Rule would be the most desperate coach in the NFL right now. He'll love Wentz. Like Sam is there right now. We're not gonna act like Sam is not a competent quarterback. He's got some bumps and bruises, but I still believe in Sam.
Wow.
Sam, I am.
Yes, we're not going to act like USC doesn't produce quarterbacks. We ain't been hitting on anything in a couple of weeks now, but
a couple weeks, couple years, couple months, couple decades. Come on.
Oh, you better hold that talk. When we get to this Super Bowl, you better hold that talk. Hold your tongue, my fine sir. Because just you wait because what we're not going to do is act like, oh, did I just simply delete all my stuff? Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let's get through.
I know who he's referring to already.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Without a doubt. Oh my goodness. But let me continue. Hold on. We're gonna get to it. So of course, Michael Thomas has been communicating with the New Orleans Saints as they've been going back and forth, where it's looking like there's a chance that they're going to go ahead and realign, and he's interested in staying in New Orleans. Is this effective? Do you think this makes a difference? Maybe Jameis coming back and then Michael Thomas being there, or did Jameis have a problem with Michael Thomas? Or did Michael Thomas have a problem with Jameis initially?
Michael Thomas had a problem with the coach.
Okay, so of course now that Sean Payton's out, he's probably like, okay, we could do some work now.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it though.
Yeah, I think it was that he had a problem with Sean Payton. Yeah.
He need to go play with one of these new young studs. And I don't think he's going to be the same Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas? Who you think Michael Thomas need to play with a stud or one of these studs?
Yeah, he should move. He should move to organization.
Oh no. Okay, I got you. What about OBJ? OBJ is interested in staying in LA.
Well, who wouldn't? They're Super Bowl champions. Why wouldn't he want to stay in LA? They're Super Bowl champions. I would stay there too.
So that's what we're saying is because you're a Super Bowl champion, that makes you the next year makes it all the more right. So more reason for you to stay and be because right now, as of last night after the Super Bowl happened, Kansas City is opened up as the favorite for next year.
Favorite to win.
57.
Right. Which makes no sense. To me. How you favor a team who wasn't in the Super Bowl to be the favorite to win? That makes no sense to me. They didn't even make it to the. Come on, man! Like that don't even make it to. That makes no sense to me. I feel like the Rams favorites, including the Bengals, to be back in the Super Bowl. The only thing is a lot of it did turn. I got them favorite right now, but it's been mad talk about Sam Darnold. I mean, not Sam Darnold. Aaron Donald retiring. Now he said he's living in the moment. But they said if he won this Super Bowl, it was a possibility that he would retire from the league. But when they asked him about it last night after winning the Super Bowl, you do know the Rams won the Super Bowl, right, Trey? They asked right after the Super Bowl, they asked Aaron Donald if he planned on return, and he was like, right now I'm just living in the moment. He's enjoying his family, he's living in the moment. So with that being said, without an Aaron Donald, I don't know. I still got to give him kind of somewhat of the favorites. I mean, Aaron Donald was a huge piece to miss if he was to go ahead and hang it up. But however, I don't know. What?
Yeah, he's willing. Yeah, he's willing to take a pay cut to stay. So he's trying to do everything he can to stay. I guess he believes that is they're in a good position. He's in a good position where he can continue to win. I don't know.
Why don't you know? You do know who won the Super Bowl, right?
Here we go with this again.
I mean, why wouldn't you know? Like,
unless
you saw what happened.
Unless he's going to the Chiefs, I don't know why he would want to be anywhere else. And I could go on and on about why he should stay with the Super Bowl champions, baby. But
so you say
that part. That part.
So you're saying it's not okay. You know what? I'll give you that. We're not going to do the what ifs and this could have happened because at the end of the day, yes, they are the Super Bowl champions. Although I do believe that there was a couple of things that.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Where's Applewhite at? I know Applewhite finna come on here with his nonsense when he talked about the game, talking about the officials gave him the zebras, gave him the game, and all. Here we go.
So we're gonna get to that because we're ramping up and giving, saying the questions are becoming more and more, the topics are becoming more and more. Yesterday, so initially, which isn't going to happen, of course, male AFTAB prevailed, won the mayor of Los Angeles, who was Mayor Eric Garcetti. He basically wanted him to they wanted to have a bet. I didn't understand what was the terms. I do know one of the terms was had the Rams lost, Mayor Garcetti was going to have to refer to the city as Los Angeles as Los, L-O-S-S Angeles.
S-S.
Yes, had they lost. Of course, as we know, that didn't happen. I wonder, are the kids in Cincinnati still out of school right now?
Yes, they are. If this, no. If they lost, I think they still had to go to school. I know the other was that won the opposite team. So the Cincinnati Bengals basically have to send a donation to the Children's Hospital in LA.
In Los Angeles.
That was one of the best. Yeah, they had to send money over there to the Children's Hospital or something in regards to the kids that they're doing out in LA. So that was another bet. And then I think they had to wear one another's jersey. Whoever won had to wear one another jerseys of the team. So the Cincinnati mayor has to wear, I think, the Rams jersey.
Sweet success.
Yep. Yeah. So Prevail. Yeah.
Prevail.
Prevail has to, or Prevail, whatever. Yeah, he has to wear a LA Rams jersey. Still the Super Bowl champions. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yes, we know who you're talking about. Yeah. We know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know. Can y'all see my shirt?
We all see the game.
Can y'all see my shirt though? I just want to know if y'all can see my shirt.
It look good on you.
Oh, okay. I just want to know if y'all can. Thank you. Appreciate it there. Appreciate it there, Ron. Appreciate it.
You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the fact. So we all saw the show. I mean, we saw the Super Bowl, as of course we know. So let's just get to it, as these are Super Bowl based.
Let's go.
So last night, as we all know, so the the Los Angeles Rams played visitor to their home stadium in the Super Bowl versus the Cincinnati Bengals for Super Bowl 56. As we all know,
Yes,
the
sir.
Rams were able to become victorious as they pulled out a 23-20 win on the last second efforts of Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford. The Rams, again, yes, saying that connection. The Rams, of course, Matthew Stafford, 26 of 40 for 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The Bengals, Joe Burrow, 22 completions, 33 attempts, 263 yards, 1 touchdown. Joe Mixon additionally was 1 for 1 with 6 yards and a touchdown. Joe Mixon
Boomer Sooners. You ain't finna run past that.
Joe Mixon, 15 yards, 15 carries, 72 yards. The Rams, the top leading scorer rusher was Cam Akers for 13 carries for 21 yards. Additionally, 7 yards from Henderson and 1 from Cooper Kupp, which was the best of them all, as he got the first down, secured the first down that kept their driver alive. Cooper Kupp ended up earning the MVP. I'm not gonna say it's a trifecta, Triple Crown winner, Offensive Player of the Year winner, and then Super Bowl MVP winner, as he had 92 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, and a couple of key catches and key runs in the moment. Gentlemen, as you know, they end up finishing with a better record than I did for this playoff. As I wanted the Rams to win, but I just wanted my victory more. So I went with the the Cincinnati Bengals, in which I came up a bit short. Gentlemen, you have the floor.
Your fault.
Hold on, you said you wanted the Rams.
Yeah, I did. I was hoping
I
would have hoped in a perfect world, y'all would have picked Cincinnati, and I would have picked the Rams, because that would have been my pick. But when y'all both picked the Rams, I was like, I gotta go. Like I said, I went with my personal
being a winner instead of him using.
Well, I couldn't be the winner. I couldn't be the winner. You know what I'm saying?
Well, tie. You're right. It'll be a
so I would prefer to have the tie.
Champions do champion things.
Y'all have the floor.
Things. Yeah, champion do champion things. So with that, hey, we had a great game on Sunday, man. Myself and Ron picked the winner of this game. I don't know why we're showing Trey right now, because he's a loser right now. He lost. He didn't know why Trey's face should be up front. There we go. That's what we need to see. The Super Bowl champions of 56, the Los Angeles Rams. Now, what I will say was that was a great game. Mad shouts out to Joe Burrow. The man can play. The man can ball. I have to say, and y'all help me with this guys, Trey, as well as Ron. Trey, you get me off that right there. My thing is for y'all, and my question to y'all is this. I don't really understand how you could really pick the Cincinnati Bengals knowing that their O-line was horrible. That is the main reason why I picked that. One of the main reasons I Rams. The Cincinnati Bengals cannot protect that man. They cannot. We saw just 2 weeks prior that they set a record for sacks on Joe Burrow. And now you're about to face one of the most prolific defenses in a Super Bowl with Aaron Donald and
Jalen Ramsey,
Ramsey, and Von Miller. There was no way he was going to be able to pull that out twice in one season. Getting sacked nine times a couple of weeks ago, set a record, and then go against the most prolific defense in the league. There was no way he was going to come out twice of that. There was no way. Ron, y'all help me. Y'all tell me what y'all. I can't see that.
Ron, go ahead with your soliloquy.
Oh man, that Joe Burrow 7-1 in postseason now. It feels so good knowing that we did that. Bengals game. The Rams.
They did.
I was depressed in the third and the fourth quarter, man. I can't believe they let the Rams come back into it. I don't know what happened, why they stopped feeding, mixing, why they stopped throwing it to him
For
in
real.
the Joe Burrow tried to play hero ball, and it was too much for the Rams. Aaron Donald, I felt like he should have won MVP, although we did give it to Cup, but he got the stops at the end of the game. We handled them boys, and the Rams is probably about to change the whole layout of the NFL because they showed, okay, y'all can go out and make these acquisitions, bring in these players, get as much talent as you can, and you're going to put together a magical team if the organization is right. Going out to get Von Miller. I think it's 6 people the Rams added to their roster this year, including Matt Stafford, to go and get it done. It's a magical story, to be honest. So them
Ron,
guys deserve.
to me, and right, Ron and Trey, do you think that because basically what Matthew Stafford did, I mean, I'm not Matthew Stafford, what Tom T did, basically the same thing Matthew Stafford did. It's like a repeat of last year's Super Bowl.
Right.
Tom GOAT went to Tampa Bay, went and picked up 2 people. The only difference is, excuse me, Tom Brady handpicked the people in which he wanted. However, the Rams organization picked the people around to add to Matthew Stafford, but it was the same recipe. Like, it was the same recipe, except for the fact that they didn't pick up no defense players.
And then additionally,
the
also, well, yeah. So, like you said, it's a little disparaging, but basically, it's almost like you said, almost similar to the same because, of course, the players in which Tampa Bay brought in, including Tom, were all free agents, and they didn't have a team. But the Rams, like you said, had to go out and trade. They had to trade to get Von Miller. They traded to get
OBJ.
Yeah, well, not OG. He was he released, so he was
released.
On that.
That's right. He was released.
He was released. Stafford was a free agent, so they put those things in place.
Weddle was retired.
Yeah, he was retired, so they put together an organization, and then, like you said, it's almost the same because some of those pieces were already there. When you look at Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp was already there.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, they like their organization did their due diligence and found the right players and right pieces to put in place for them to make their run. So, I mean, like, my hat's off to them at the end of the day. Like, it's what's up.
I mean, and mine too. I mean, nothing against, and I'm gonna be honest with this game, and I'll help me out with this Ron and Trey as well. I'm gonna be honest. Like Ron, I was nervous because the Rams could not establish a run game whatsoever. They could not run the ball to save their lives. And Sean McVay was stuck on continuing to run, which I give my hand to him. He didn't abandon it. He didn't. He steady went back to it. Sirianni. He still went to it, Sirianni. He still went to it. He didn't abandon it. Even though he couldn't get any yards, he still went back to the run, Sirianni. And they're Super Bowl champions. Just a food for thought. Food for thought. But I was nervous just like Ron, man. I'm not gonna lie, because they couldn't establish a run game. I was like, man, ugh. And I would take my hat off to that Bengals defensive line. Them boys was bringing it. They played a good defensive game. You know, a lot of people slept on the Bengals defense, and I don't know why, but them boys came out there to play. They came out there to play, and they wasn't taking no names, man. They weren't taking no names. They came out there to play, and my hats off to them. And man, this young quarterback in Joe Burrow, man, just his second season in the NFL, to be calm, cool, and collective, to go out there and perform the way he performed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he only threw 1 touchdown. However, you know, he still made some big plays, especially being under duress, the way he was under duress, man. Because like I said, Sam Darnold and them and Von Miller was after that boy. Had blood all over his uniform, and like they was tigers ready to pounce on him. You know what I'm saying? You know, no pun intended, tigers. I mean, you know, Cincinnati, Bengal, tiger, got it. But anywho, there was like they was like all over this dude. What was you saying, Ron?
I said it was too much. 6 sacks, over 10 quarterback hits, and he was injured towards the end of the game. If it wasn't the Super Bowl, I don't know if he comes back.
I'm not going to even.
He tied. It was tied, Ron. It was 7. It was 7. He tied Roger Staubach with most sacks in the Super Bowl. It was 7.
The last
one
one
for the most sacks in the Super Bowl.
So what I was looking at is I looked at the time that was left. I was like, this is plenty enough time for Joe Burrow to go down to even win or get the.
I was scared.
The field goal, and it was playing
that's what
like
I thought
that
was going to happen
until they gave the ball to dang on Samaje Perine. Why? Why was not Joe Mixon in the game for that first down? Why was Perine? And then let's boom soon could not get it done. Wrapped up with Aaron Donald, one hand holding on to the lineman, and him holding on to Samaje.
That's Aaron Donald. Come on. What you're not gonna do is downplay Aaron Donald. Did you see how Aaron Donald pushed a 300-something-pound man?
I'm not downplaying Aaron Donald. I'm talking about
Joe Burrow. Did you see that?
I'm playing Aaron Donald. I'm talking about the fact that Samaje Perine couldn't get 1 yard when he had one man holding off one man.
Oh my God!
Am I not wrong? That's what I see.
Ron, get him.
Everyone that was watching the TV screen.
What's the difference in them? What's the difference in the Bengals stopping all of the Rams running? They couldn't stop the run. I mean, they stopped
them behind the line of scrimmage, and at that point, they wasn't worried about getting 1 yard that would have basically kept their drive alive to win a Super Bowl.
Why call a run play then? Why call a run play? Why didn't they call a pass? Call a pass. Why you can call a pass? You got one of the best receivers in the league. Put him out in the flats. Why you not put him? Why call a run? Everybody expecting you to run anyway, so why not pass it? Don't worry.
They tried to pass on the last one. It didn't work. Aaron Donald basically sealed the deal. But what we're talking about is in the moment he had the opportunity. It's like he thought I had it. It's like whoo, like that. You know that commercial, insurance commercial. Where he's like, oh, almost got it. Woo-hoo. That's exactly what was going on.
Ron, do you believe this nonsense? He saved Jamon B. Ryan. Do you believe this nonsense?
I can't.
Samaje Perine had the opportunity to get Cooper Kupp got a first down when he needed it, and he's not a running back.
Look how he ran the ball though. Look how he ran the ball.
One rush for 7 yards.
Look how they in the ball.
Samaje Perine needed 1 yard.
Listen to me. As an offensive, as a coach myself, you was not thinking as a defense that they was finna run Cooper Kupp. Most people would have saw Cooper Kupp going in motion. They would have thought that Cooper Kupp was going to go out into the flats. I said, oh, here go Cooper Kupp. He's going in motion. He going to throw it to him in the flats to get this first down. When I seen that he handed it off to him, when I seen that he handed it off to him, I was like, ooh, he caught him off guard with that one.
So we're not going to,
because they weren't expecting that.
Believe me, I have an issue with that too. Offense in Cincinnati's defense, because we're not going to act like Cooper Kupp did not just go down and he basically won the game because they was feeding him and he was eating. It was a whole smorgasbord for him at the end of the game.
Bruh, especially at the goal line. Okay, so a lot of people gonna argue this point, and
the referees started messing up on the calls.
The Rams game, but the ref missed calls on both sides of the ball because that touchdown that Higbee. Was it Higbee?
No,
Higgins. It was Higgins.
Oh, he's talking about the face mask.
Higgins. Face mask. That should have been called. Nobody want to say nothing about that, but everybody want to say something about the non-holding. That was not a holding. I agree with that. That was the second time it was. But mind you, Ron, Trey, everybody watching, how do you allow? Mind you, OBJ is out, knee injury, non-contact injury. How do you let a man with the name Kupp as his last name, let his Kupp run it over?
Let him run all throughout the backfield. Like, come on, he should have been locked down.
No, not that Trey. We talk about in the red zone, they threw the ball to Kupp 4 times. The only play that did not go to Kupp was when Matthew Stafford did it. They threw the ball to him 4 times. And you mean to tell me y'all don't know how? Y'all still ain't figured out how to put a man on top, over top, and underneath him? Let somebody else beat you. Don't let him beat you. Give it to someone else. There was just boy earlier when the Bengals could have took up where they went up by 3 when boy across the middle missed the pass and gave the Bengals the interception. Let him beat you. Don't let Cup beat you. Don't let the Triple Crown beat you. How you let him throw the ball to him 4 times?
They just let him go down the field on him. So
come on, man.
I think when the game was on the line, the top athletes like Aaron Donald really show up, and it speaks to how good Cup is. You can't really stop him. He's dynamic what he does. And who the Bengals got that want that smoke? Not Eli Apple.
He act like he wanted it.
Or Eli.
Oh, they going in on Eli too. Eli is unfortunate. They going in,
bro. Because I feel sorry for Eli Apple. I feel sorry for Eli Apple. He was matched up to the Triple Crown winner. The dude, come on, man. There's no way as a coach I'm allowing Cooper Kupp to beat me in the red zone. I mean, they threw the ball. He lined up on the same side of the field 3-4 times in a row, and y'all still allowed this man to continue to catch the ball. Come on. When they got the holding penalty against Cooper Kupp, that time to say, okay, man, look, I don't care what we do. Y'all put somebody in front, linebacker in front, corner behind him. Not let him get the ball. Deny him. Play boxing 1. I know it's football, but boxing 1, god dang it. Boxing 1. Matthew gonna have to score. Somebody else gonna have to score, but it won't be Cooper Kupp. In my opinion, that's what I would have told him. But Cincinnati didn't want to believe in the man who was the Triple Crown winner. He's the Triple Crown winner for a reason. I'm just saying. He's a Triple Crown player for a reason.
What's that, Ron?
So my question to you guys is this, though. What'd you say, Ron?
Nah, I just agreed. I said we're going to start calling him Triple Crown Cooper.
That's right. Triple Crown Cooper. And what do y'all think about this, though? It's coming up right now.
Eric Weddle.
He came in and did exactly what he needed to do.
Absolutely. Who in their mind comes off the street after retiring? Outside of Gronk, I guess. Because Gronk did. It's so crazy how the similarities, bro. It's so crazy how the similarities are going.
It's the blueprint.
He comes out for retirement. Yes. Like I said, the recipe earlier, he comes off retirement, out of retirement, and comes in and wins a Super Bowl. Where they do that at, bro? Outside of Gronk. Where they do that at? And he already said, I'm going back into retirement. He already said it. He said it after the game, post game. He said, man, after this, are you playing? No, he's like, no. Oh, he cut her off. He's like, no, I'm done. I'm hanging him right back up. Who does that? Tampa Bay and Tom GOAT, the GOAT, has found the recipe. Go find some former players, pull them out of retirement, and put them on the team. Let's win the Super Bowl.
I think more NFL players follow suit, especially once you get into your 30s, and it's hard to play the game of football. Take some time off.
It is. What about this one? I want to hear y'all thoughts about this.
How many years has he been there? What, 8, 9? 8 years?
8 seasons in the league. 8 seasons.
So
I don't even want to talk about this.
Just like
he's done, y'all. He's done.
You think he's done?
I saw all in his face.
You think he's done? Wow. I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard the news that he was talking about even thinking about retirement, or it was in his, that they said that was what he was thinking, I was actually surprised. I was like, really? But what is the longevity, or what is the shelf life of a D lineman? Is it like 10 years?
No,
they don't really have a long shelf life, do they?
when you think about it, in my opinion, because when you take in consideration the players like all the defensive linemen who have played the game for multiple seasons, I think they have more of a shelf life. I just think it's about a situation where he's probably just tired, and it's like definitely I think it's time to hang him up and go about or do something else. Maybe be around my kids, be around my family. I think that's basically what, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do something different. He probably has something already lined up potentially where it gave him an ideal. So if he went, he could basically walk off and be like, you know what, I'm done. He ain't do it like Eric Weddle did, but of course the situations are different. Whitworth might retire. Last night, as you see, Michelle Tafoya, she retired. So
did she?
Yeah, that was her last simulcast. I get or well, maybe she retired from. I don't know if she retired altogether, but she's definitely done with doing the sidelines. They said she retired. They said she's retiring.
Oh wow, I didn't hear that part. Okay. That's cool. I don't know. I mean, when I think about it, I think about the Warren Saps. How long did he play? How long did Strahan play? The people that's down the trenches, it's a lot for them in the trenches. I don't. Again, I can't. I thought the shelf life was maybe 10 years. I didn't know for sure. In regards to D tackles and stuff like that, the ends. But I will say again, I was surprised. I think, in a way, I know Ron said he don't want to talk about it, but in a way, I feel like at some point you want to leave on a high note, which would be perfect for Aaron Donald because he won the Super Bowl, so that's there. But not only that, you want to leave the game in a position where you don't have to lead the game because of injuries, because of concussions or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want to lead the game still in good health in a way. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that may be what it is, or like Trey said, it could be family. He felt like 8 years is enough, and he wants to spend time with his kids. You've seen his kids with him on the post game. You saw that. So I don't know.
I think you feel like it's. I think it's also a situation. I think it's also a situation where he's probably feel like he's done all he can do. There's nothing else he can do. He's won. The other thing he could do is win another Super Bowl, additional Super Bowl,
repeat,
and get MVP of the league. Besides that, what the one is hard to do, and the other one's probably never going to be a situation for a lineman or a defensive player. So he's already at the pinnacle. He's probably solidified his Hall of Fame career. Like he's good.
You think he's Hall of Fame now? Y'all think he's he's first ballot, or do y'all just feel like he'll just make the Hall of Fame?
He's the greatest DT of all time.
Ooh, of all time. Ooh. You putting him over Michael Strahan, the Warren Saps. You putting him over all them guys, right? You giving him that you give him that title, Ron? Ooh.
Not even a second thought. It's one person that he's 1A to. I can't think of his name.
You're not talking about Reggie, are you?
Yeah, I think
Reggie
so.
White. Okay, because that's another one you giving it. You giving it over Reggie too. You saying of all time. You said so. You giving him the GOAT?
That's why.
That's
why I'm mad they didn't give him MVP last night, because his resume really needs off. But I'll give him 1B. Reggie 1A, Aaron Donald 1B.
Got you. So Ron, in regards to MVP, man, and I want to hear about thoughts, man. So for me, I was at a friend's house for the Super Bowl. We was all over there, and one guy, they made a place to bet after the game was over. One guy said Aaron Donald. Other guy said Cooper Kupp. And I'm not mad at them giving it to Cooper Kupp because of what Cooper Kupp did in that final drive.
Yeah,
outside of what he did in the entire game. In the final drive, yes, in that final drive, that team Cooper Kupp put that team on his back, that final drive. If it was anybody else, it probably wouldn't have been Cooper Kupp. But being that it was Cooper Kupp, Triple Crown winner, record setter,
Offensive Player of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year. It's kind of hard not to give him the. Not saying Aaron Donald didn't deserve it, because
he was eating, like he was doing, like
he ended the game.
Yeah, because you got to think Cooper's Cup's stats. Not saying that stats are, but that's our gauging. His stats was nothing, was dismal at that point. And then in the 15 play,
right.
out of
he
15
only ended
plays,
up with 92 yards.
Yeah. The only thing he had close,
receiving.
he had the second touchdown of the game, and he got the last touchdown of the game. So.
Right. But he had 38. He had 38 yards. Out of them 92 yards, 38 yards was that final drive.
Yeah,
that final drive. So he had 60-some yards.
Back. Yeah.
Right. He had 60-some. So you get that. That's why I say, Ron, it was kind of. Well, I even said Cooper Kupp was going to get it. I really did feel like Cooper Kupp was going to get it. Now, was Aaron Donald deserving of it? Absolutely. Because again, when it's all said and done, he ended the game by sacking Joe Burrow, without question. He ended the game and the stop on Samaje. Don't get me wrong. It could have went either way. It definitely could have went either way, without question. Either way.
So did they count the last play as a sack, or did Joe Burrow get it off and it was just incomplete?
I think they let him get it off. I think they let him get it off because they recorded it as 7 sacks, and that was the Super Bowl record for sacks in the Super Bowl. Because if they would have counted that would have been 8, and they would have set a new Super Bowl sack record with 8, because it tied Roger Staubach for being sacked in the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl 10, I think Roger Staubach got sacked 7 times himself. He got sacked 7 times. But I mean, again, a great game. And this is my last one for y'all guys. It's coming through right now. No, Ron?
Sorry, Matty Stafford. You gotta do it again, dog.
What?
If we put Matt in the Fame, then we gotta put Matt Ryan in the Hall of Fame. We gotta put Joe Flacco in the Hall of Fame.
So what we know is definitely, without a doubt, Matt Ryan and Joe Flacco do not have the stats that Matthew Stafford
has. Facts.
Like there's no one.
They don't.
Matt Ryan does.
Like, yeah, well, you might be right, because I'm about to say there's no one in that. None of them two have a wide receiver that's in the Hall of Fame that played exclusively with him. But then again, we all think that Julio Jones is going to get into the Hall of Fame. So if that's the argument in what you have, then of course then you would determine that Matthew Stafford basically Matthew Stafford deserves to be a Hall of Famer, just like at that point Matt Ryan. So I don't know. But Bishop, that's been my whole thing before. I feel like if Megatron's in the Hall of Fame, then Stafford should be in the Hall of Fame. Now Stafford has a Super Bowl behind his name now.
Yeah.
14 years of one Super Bowl.
You have said that.
Yeah,
so you felt like Stafford should have been in the Hall of Fame before yesterday's game Super Bowl win.
Yeah. I look at only like I said,
he said because of Megatron. He thinks because Megatron is.
If Megatron's in the Super Bowl,
because because he's saying how can Megatron be in his goal? Well, he's saying, but it does make sense what Trey is saying, because without Matthew Stafford, Megatron wouldn't have the numbers he had to be in the Hall of Fame. He only played with one team, so he had all his numbers, all his stats come from Matthew Stafford. So I kind of understand where Trey is coming from. It makes sense.
Thank you.
But you say, Ron, he got to get another Super Bowl to go into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he has more work to
Peyton only got one. Peyton only had one. Elway only had one. Peyton had two Super Bowls?
Peyton had 2. He had one with Indianapolis and one with
one with the Cowboys and one with that's right. Elway only had one. No, Elway had 2 too, didn't he?
Yeah, Elway had 3.
Did he get 3? No, Elway didn't get no 3 Super Bowls, did he?
Yeah, he walked off with 2.
2, right? Okay, yeah. So you saying 2 is the magic number to get you in the Hall of Fame as a QB?
Those guys have like a bundle of MVP trophies too, though.
Facts.
Which
that's true. That's true.
I would like to see a MVP season put together or another Super Bowl run. I don't even think he has to win the Super Bowl.
Just another run.
Yeah, he has to
plus MVP
championship game. Like he still has a whole half of his career left to play. He has to make. The Rams is gonna degrade. We're talking about Aaron Donald going away. The defense is going to get worse. Cooper Kupp, he'll have Cooper Kupp for a while. He's had 2 Hall of Fame wide receivers, Megatron and Cooper Kupp.
So you think Cooper Kupp is Hall of Fame status now with the Triple Crown, which is hard, is hard to do.
Absolutely.
So the Super Bowl basically just put him over. So already 4 years in, he's with a Triple Crown title, a OP, Offensive Player of the Year, and a Super Bowl ring.
I don't think
he's checked all the boxes.
We can let the Bengals.
He checked all the boxes.
What'd you say, Rob?
Let the Bengals DBs answer that one.
It's like, man, who the hell is this?
He checked all the boxes, though, Trey. Yeah, he checked all the boxes. He's checked all the boxes. You got to give it to Cooper Kupp. You like, there's not a question that's out there that you can say no. You can't say no to that.
I got you right, Anthony. I was thinking the same thing. I just had to say it. I was just gonna make sure. Like, Lawrence Taylor probably was that dude. And I had to make sure that I know he was listed as a defensive end, but I was like, or was he listed as a linebacker? Right. Or he played both, right?
I thought he was a linebacker. I thought he was listed as a linebacker, but that's
why I was trying to look at linebacker.
Yeah,
because you're like him.
I thought about him too, but I think he's a linebacker. Yeah. But yeah, that was just my question for y'all, man. There was a few questions that I had in my head that I wanted to address to y'all and see what y'all thought about the Matt going into the Hall of Fame, of course, and as well as Aaron Donald retiring, and the Weddle thing. Those were I didn't mean to do that. Those were key. But I mean, again, a great game. Can't wait till next season. Looking forward to it. It's crazy, Ron. Did you see that they got Kansas City favored to win the Super Bowl? You thought the Super Bowl or winning the Super Bowl next year, right after the Super Bowl of this year? Like, what are your thoughts about that, Ron? Trey, knowing that they've already put Kansas City in the Super Bowl less than 24 hours of the Super Bowl winning.
I think. Go ahead, Trey.
I was about to say, I think they continue to disrespect the San Francisco 49ers.
Here he got to do plug them in. Here he go. Good Lord.
You got to think, brother. It's like, so this is. I will get back to your question at hand as well as our back to some of the Super Bowl topics. But let's take a look at this. Right, the blatant disrespect. One. Deebo Samuels didn't even get a nomination or a vote for Offensive Player of the Year.
He shouldn't have.
Bosa didn't get a vote or a nomination for Defensive Player of the Year. Jimmy G. Well, no, I'm not gonna say Jimmy G.
You better not. You better not. You better not put Jimmy in none of that.
And then when you look at what we've done and what we did and what we accomplished, to come back and say that
Ron, get your boy.
You know what?
Boy, man.
I'm not going to say that part, because at the end of the day, we don't know what we have as quarterback or anything like that. But those first two, definitely without a doubt, they should at least not a nomination, not
nominations. I can feel that. Yeah, I can feel that. I need that.
We got to look at that. Because basically, had we won the NFC Championship game, we would have been in the Super Bowl, and none of our players would have had anything except for the fact that they were voted to the Pro Bowl. That's it. The disrespect.
That's more than enough.
Ron, but the question was, and nobody asked about the 49ers. The question was, Ron, about Kansas City being big.
Why Trey coming on here acting like he know dang well the 49ers suck most of this year? They were struggling.
They were, and they came.
That part.
You know what? I had a whole light show and everything going on. Had we sit up in one, I was going to be like, and as we came, as we came after Athens. I had to, like, I was sitting up and doing productions here and stuff. I was like cutting out lights. It's like, how can I make it dark so I can just come in? So, but that's what the 49ers also did. Bro. They came, like I said, we was 2-4 at some point, and I was like, we're gonna make the playoffs. When we was 2-4, I was like, we're making the playoffs. And we end up finishing 10-7.
Hey, congratulations for congratulations on a great run at the end. Congratulations on that part. That's it though. That's all you give you a pat on the back, shoulder, whatever. Congratulations on a great run in the end to make the playoffs. However,
I almost said something, but I already knew what your rebuttal was going to be. I almost said something, but I already knew what your rebuttal was going to be, so I just kept it to myself.
He said Debo should have won Offensive Player of the Year.
Not that he should have won, that he should have at least been nominated.
He said nomination. He should have been nominated.
I know.
I mean,
no, but I love the Chiefs being favored, Bishop. I really think you got to explain why you hate it.
Oh wow.
I don't. I think I would have went with Buffalo. I would have went with Buffalo being highly favored.
Ooh, Buffalo. Josh Allen.
Yeah. Yes.
I could see that. I don't know. So I guess for me, Ron, the thing is, why did y'all saying Kansas? Why are they already picking Kansas City of all the teams? When are you picking Kansas City, the 2 teams in the Super Bowl for one? Then again, how you picking them over Buffalo? I can see why you pick Bay, because Tampa Bay, we don't know who their quarterback is going to be yet. But it's just like, how are you just picking them outright to be favorites over a few of these other teams that I feel probably has somewhat of a better chance?
I get it. I think it's
based the Rams if they were to bring back everybody.
I think it's exactly. I think this for the reason for exactly why you just stated. They know for the most part all those players are going to be there. Like, we don't know what's going on in Tampa. We don't know what's going to happen if Aaron Donald is going to stay. We already know Eric Weddle is gone. We don't know if OBJ is going to. They're going to re-sign OBJ. You don't know what's going on in San Francisco. You don't know what's going on in Buffalo. Like, at the end of the day, the only one in which you have a clear, concise path in which they're keeping all the players in which they had for this year is the Kansas City Chiefs. So I mean,
Chiefs.
Yeah, that's.
I can see that. When you look at it like that, I can see that. I guess if you look at it like that, I guess you.
What'd you say, Ron?
I said, as long as Mahomes is lining up behind the center and he's playing pro football, I am 1,000% sure in a AFC championship game. So Super Bowl is just right. That's Mahomes on the Kansas City Chiefs. Bishop, they don't got Carson.
I know. I mean, Patrick. Yeah, I feel you, Patrick the Great. I'm not knocking Patrick at all. Patrick the Great. I'm not knocking him at whatsoever. I'm not.
Joe,
but again,
this is Mahomes' league. Now, if he loses to Josh Allen or Burrow again this upcoming year, will we start to look at Mahomes different? When how many times does he have to lose for that to happen? For us to start being like, you know what? You kind of like Roger. You got your one Super Bowl and you ain't really done nothing since.
Yeah, I can see that. But this is my thing though. The only missing pieces for the Bengals is that O-line. If they build up their line, their defense is already good. It's their O-line. If they can give Joe Burrow some protection, bro, they favorites again. They're favorites again. It's just building up that O-line to protect him. That's it. Everything else is in place, in my opinion.
I don't know. I think you're looking at him with the Super Bowl pretty glasses on.
But I mean, look, we don't. Do you not agree, Ron? To this real quick. Do you not agree that we've mentioned this before throughout the shows, but it again, when it's all said and done in regards to the Kansas City Chiefs, it's not about their Kansas City defense isn't the greatest. It's always, as I've stated, it's about scoring more points than Patrick Mahomes in that offense. So their defense is still suspect. It's about stopping Kansas City's offense. So that I'm saying in layman's terms, basically what I'm saying is Cincinnati and Kansas City are pretty much the same in a way. Their defense, Kansas City defense, really can't stop anybody, whereas Cincinnati's offense can't block anybody. You feel me? That's where I'm going. That's where I'm at with that, Ron. In my opinion, where I see it.
And I Cincinnati will probably hate me because I have some rough news for them. I don't even think they're the third best team in their division.
Ooh.
But I'm a Lamar guy, so that is a little bit biased. I would ride with the Ravens, especially if they some of their issues next year. I feel like Lamar is better than Joe Burrow, and the Ravens could be better than him. I like Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's defense is vicious. They fixed their problem. Garoppolo. Right. I'm taking Pittsburgh over Cincinnati next year. And we'll see what happens. Why you say,
that's fair.
Pittsburgh was in the playoffs?
No. I totally agree with you in regard to Pittsburgh. You're right. Depending on who they bring in as QB, I am 100% on board in what you're saying in regards to Pittsburgh. Because you're right, their defense is a force to be reckoned with. It's about who they put in their QB position. Their offense is set. Their offense is already set. I totally agree with that too. So Pittsburgh is definitely close. Again. Of course, we know Mike Tomlin has a winning season all the seasons that he's been there, and has not had one losing season. So obviously they have the recipe for success out there. So yeah, I agree with that. I definitely could see that. I understand where you're coming with Lamar and the Ravens. I see that. I feel like they still need a prolific receiver out there.
They need help
out there.
They definitely need help.
Yeah. I think they need Andrews, Mark and Hollywood ain't the two. Mark is the dude, not.
He can't. They can't sustain with just Hollywood with just Mark, and they don't have a rush game, and they don't have a rushing game already. So
yeah, and they depended too much on Lamar's legs as their rushing game.
They need to give the man all of the toys. Like if Lamar had a Cooper Kupp,
yeah.
And there's too many vibes.
And I didn't know, man. Cooper Kupp. Did y'all know Cooper Kupp was 6'2"? I thought he was a small dude. He's 6'2".
That's a big
like
boy.
210. I didn't know he was that big. I thought he was smaller. He is 6'2". Because like I said, I was at my friend's house last night, and we was talking about between him and Cooper Kupp and OBJ, and we was making a comparison. And I thought they were both the same measurables. But no, Cooper Kupp is 6'2". LBJ is 5'11". OBJ is 5'11". I was like, oh wow. And Cooper Kupp like 205, 210 or something like that. And OBJ is like 185. I was like, dang, okay. I didn't know that. But yeah, I totally feel you. If Lamar had a Cooper Kupp, a Jamar Chase, something like that out back there. Ooh, yeah, they would definitely be a force, without question.
So, gentlemen, let me ask y'all this, and please don't get mad. Everyone in the comments, don't get mad. Is it safe to say that Whitney's rendition of the national anthem is safe? 31-0 at this point.
Undefeated forever.
So I'm gonna say this.
Keep it 100. Keep it 100.
She's,
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100. The young lady that sung the national anthem yesterday, she's a country singer,
and she did.
She's a country singer. She can blow. I seen her on what was it? Not Morning America, but what's the other the Today Show? A few months back when she came out with her country album. The girl, she can blow. She really, really can blow. No questions asked. No questions asked. Now, in regards to, no one's going to top Whitney.
31-0. You don't think
so? No one's going to top that. No, that was Whitney Houston, bro. Like, seriously? No one's topping Whitney, bro.
I don't know. So I'm not gonna say. I don't think ever. She might be 31 and old now.
Okay, let me ask you this then, Trey. Hold on. Let me ask you this then, Trey. Who's out there that can top Whitney's voice?
I'm not saying that we know who can top it. I'm just saying right now Whitney is undefeated. Like, well, hold on. For first and foremost, we're not gonna act like there ain't no one. We're not gonna act like I could name at least 2 people whose pipes is better than Whitney's that would probably smash the rendition.
Name them.
Kiki Wyatt and Jennifer Hudson.
Better? I would not agree. Better, I would not agree. On the same level, possibly. Kiki can definitely blow.
Yes, Kiki, I'm very sure. Kiki gives 100% of the people right now to run for their money.
I would love for Kiki to sing the national anthem. I would love to see her sing that thing and see if she would top Whitney Houston. I would love to see that. And I think that's what they should do. And if those that are watching and if you happen to be watching, we like to see competitions like that too. We would love to see. Everybody wants to see who's going to sing the national anthem for the Super Bowl because everybody does compare the national anthem to Whitney Houston when it comes down to it for the Super Bowl because we know she killed it. Definitely killed it. However, I would love to see Kiki or Jennifer Hudson both sing the national anthem just to see who would come out on top. But Jackie said Kiki and Jen are the good, but no Whitney good. Stop that. See. And that's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. Kiki and Jennifer Hudson are definitely outstanding singers, but we talking about Whitney,
man.
Jennifer.
The person who I really think is no longer with us, but I think she would have got her too. But she's no longer with us. Well, not at the point where she passed away. In her prime, she would have definitely got
her. Who is that?
Damn, her name slipped my mind. So hold up, I can tell you.
And Mr. And Mr. LeStanton Neal, her name is not Mrs. Houston, it's Mrs. Brown. Thank you much. It's Mrs. Brown. Don't disrespect that man like that. It's Mrs. Brown. Anywho, what do y'all think about the halftime show? I want to hear everybody's thoughts about the halftime show.
I wanted more.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. One of the best halftimes I've seen in a long time.
I don't know why the internet came for 50 Cent like that.
They did. They say he no longer 50 Cent. They say he $1.50 now.
Oh man.
They said that man $1.50 now. I said, man, Power paying good, boy. He eating off that Power money. He eating off that Power money. He eating good, bro, off that Power money.
Back in the day,
somebody else agreed with you, Ron. Somebody else agreed with you.
Too short.
Halftime was too short, bro. They believed you.
Now, unfortunately, I have to go back and look at the halftime show because I was engaged in some stuff that took me.
I know you were. Yeah, I know. Because I left. That's why I went when I left. Yeah,
I know. I see you guys in my mind. You could imagine I was cussing you. I was like, "Ain't this some BS?" out of all the times we could pick.
Right? Yep. So I will say this, right? The halftime show was great. Top 5 performance. I definitely agree with you, Fred. My thing is this, though. I feel like Mary J. Blige could have brought better songs. Now, mind you, one of them, don't get me wrong, I felt like was a message song that she sung. The second song, I think No More Drama, was her message song. I felt like that's what she was trying to bring across because of what's going on in our society and things of that nature. But the first song, I feel like she could have came with a better song. I think she had the weakest songs out of everybody that came. Eminem killed it. 50 killed it. Dre and Snoop definitely killed it. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar killed it. She was the weakest one, in my opinion.
So please,
what's y'all thoughts?
Please, I know I have to
Except
go back.
For Trey, I know Trey didn't see it.
Yeah,
Trey didn't see it.
So put me up on game. Put me up on game. What songs? What they came out with?
Man,
I don't want
la-di-da-di-da. Yeah, like, come on, man. Like
next episode.
Yeah, like they killed it. Yeah, they killed it. Like Snoop and Dre did their thing. Snoop did his, crib walk. He did his thing. Eminem did his famous
8 Mile.
Lose Yourself.
Yeah. Oh. Yep. Lose Yourself. That's it. He did that. Mary J, like I said, she did No More Drama, and then what was the one she did?
Did Mary J bust the dance? Did she hit the dance?
She did. She did her favorite dance. You know, she did her dance that she always does in every video.
I think it's because y'all. I think y'all can't
see
see past Monet. That's what it is now. You can't.
Yeah.
You don't see Mary J.
That's what I
see
told.
Monet.
Hey,
Monet
so
was
hey,
out.
I was telling everybody at the house. I was like, hey, everybody in the everybody in the at the game was like, hey, there go Monet, there go Zeke. And then y'all see the meme from when so Trey, you ain't seen it yet, but I know Ron probably seen it because at the end of her song, right, she laid down on her back with her hands out like she was about to do the snow angel or whatever, right? She just had her hand back, and somebody said, oh, she found out Zeke is dead.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, bro! I was like, that was like right after the halftime show. That somebody had put a meme up. It was like,
so 50. I'm assuming 50 came out with Eminem.
No.
Oh, who 50 came out with?
Himself. He
by
did
himself.
He just popped up. That was the special guest.
Yeah, nah, he was the
a video. You know where he was hanging upside down,
right?
But
it was crazy.
He's $1.50 now, so I don't know what kind of bungee cords they was using.
Yeah. They show because you can see the weight 50 done put on. You can see he done put on some weight. He ain't the 50 when he first came out 50.
But the crazy part is the weight good until the internet started attacking him. I thought he looked good.
Yeah.
He looked healthy.
He said blood rushed to his head, swole up.
So definitely he eating off them power checks.
Oh yeah, he definitely good off them power checks.
Is good.
Boy, them power checks is amazing, bro. He's tearing them checks up, bro. He's tearing them checks up, bro. Like when I say man.
Spice.
Now, what I will say, I missed a lot of the commercials. What did y'all think of the commercials?
Of course, it was just
I already know. So Ron, what do you think of the commercials? My bad. Trey, my bad. Ron, what do you think of the commercials? Because I missed a lot of them myself. I missed talking to people and stuff like that during the game. So what did you think of the commercials?
Which one? Ron, yeah, put us okay. What was the best one out there? I did see the Michelob one where they was all when Serena Williams walked in and basically it was, I guess it was like a to be continued. Yeah, it was it was bowling.
Oh, see, I missed that one.
Yeah, they was talking about that one.
Oh yeah, I missed that one. I saw the one. I seen the one with the basketball player with LeBron and all. I seen the LeBron. Oh, so I seen the LeBron one when he was talking to himself. He was talking to a younger version of LeBron. He was talking to the younger version of LeBron and LeBron was like, the younger version was like, is this what I can expect in the future? And he was talking to the old, the now LeBron. So I thought that one was a pretty cool one. But then I seen the one where it was a bunch of basketball players and they was like animated. That one. Did you see that one, Ron?
No, I might have missed
animated basketball. Okay, the animals in the woods that ended with a bear twerking. I did not see that one.
I think it wasn't that LeBron one was probably top 3. That was really dope. It kind of and spicy Doritos.
That was a dope.
Oh mine. I was gonna say
I didn't see that one either.
This was the best one.
I didn't see the spicy
Doritos.
Yeah, I didn't see the spicy Dorito one either. They do.
It was hilarious, actually.
So I definitely I know on average every spot was about 6.5 million, right? So yeah, they had to pay 6.5, and then all the spots was filled. But what I know for a fact is I know good and darn well that Coinbase they can play 6.5 million for their commercial.
Oh man, they said Netflix couldn't afford their spot, so they had to raise up all the subscriptions to be able to afford it.
I didn't see Coinbase's.
So did you see a commercial where there was a QRC code just bouncing around the screen?
Was it football players? It might have been football players. I'm mistaken. It might have been football. Maybe it was football players and not. You right. Maybe it was football players and not basketball players. My mistake. What'd you say, Trey? Say that again.
Did you see the commercial where there was like a QRC code was just going on the screen, the different points and turning colors as you touch the sides? Okay, yeah, that was Coinbase commercial. I was like, I know they ain't paid 6.5 million for that.
I did not know that. I didn't see it anyway, but yeah, I didn't 6.5 million for that.
On average, every average slot was 6.5 million. So for like 25 seconds, for 25 seconds, the QRT code went across the screen, turning colors like a wallpaper. Remember when you on an old computer when if it went to sleep?
Yep.
That's exactly what it did.
And it would bounce. It would bounce off all four walls of the screen.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, for 25 seconds.
I remember that.
For a second, I thought something was wrong with my television.
Wow,
I can see that. But not for no 6.5 million. That's crazy. You got to do better than that, bro. You got to do way better than that.
So yesterday, as I was looking at research and stuff like that, I came across a little post by Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report has already sent out or submitted who they think will be the award winners for next year. So I want to run down some of them, and y'all tell me if you agree or disagree. Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Drake London, USC cornerback. Wide receiver for USC.
Negative.
He probably.
How do they pick? How they gonna pick? No, but how they picking? How they gonna pick
some of those
rookie, and they don't even.
It's subjective.
Yeah, but they don't even know what team they're going to.
True that, but they're going off of what the work that he did, and he represented. Drake London was pretty good.
No, well, he won't win rookie.
Word, gotcha. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Aiden Hutchinson.
Where is he from?
The defense from Michigan, the defensive player.
Oh, okay, yeah. I knew that. I remember that name. I knew I heard that name before. Ooh, he might.
Nah, I don't know. I think his game is going to translate to the NFL, but
yeah, they think it's going to be Thibodeau over the course of the career is going to be better.
To Detroit though, and goes from Michigan to Detroit Lions. I think that's going to be good for him. He's going to be the hometown kid.
Right.
He could.
Yeah. That's what I say. It's possible. Depending on where he go.
Defensive Player of the Year, Micah Parsons.
Again, a repeat? Well, no, he won Rookie of the Year. He won Rookie, right? Rookie Defensive Player, right? This year, right?
Roger. Yes.
Ooh.
So you said Defensive Player of the Year or MVP? Oh, Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Defensive Player of the Year.
So he won Rookie of the Year this year. Rookie Defensive Player.
He won Rookie of the Year or Defensive Rookie of the Year. Next year, they're thinking that he won Rookie of the
Year.
I say no.
I bet on that one.
Coach of the Year, Mike Tomlin.
Ooh, it's so many coach changes, so it's possible. It's possible for Mike to get that. But then again, I don't know. Depending on how Sean McVay do with this season coming up, I don't know.
I think this is a slap
or Andy Reid.
I think this is a slap in this man's face. But Offensive Rookie of the Year, Cooper Kupp again.
Ooh, that is disrespectful. Can he put up the same numbers? I don't know.
If Odell comes back, he's going to put up even better numbers. He's not going to round, of course, again, but
he's going to put up because now you got a double team and
yeah, they should jump off the page. Couple 200 games.
Dang, 200 couple. He said couple, not just one, a couple.
Ask the Bengals.
Come back. Ask Eli.
Yeah.
Comeback Player of the Year. I don't know about this one. Ooh. Comeback Player of the Year, Derrick Henry. Thank you, Anthony. I agree.
If Derrick Henry can put together another one of these seasons that he's been doing,
give
him everything. I think we might have seen the best of King Henry.
Who else got hurt this season? That could possibly win it.
For a comeback, what's the quarterback from not hurt, but he took the injury and got surgery. Cleveland's quarterback.
Oh no,
Baker Mayfield.
I know who comeback player is gonna be Lamar. Check it out.
Okay. Yeah.
Lamar.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Lamar.
I
knew it was somebody else missed. I was like, somebody else went out. And Lamar.
MVP, Joe Burrow.
Ooh.
No,
because you still got Rodgers out there.
Cincinnati's gonna make Joe hate football.
You still got Rodgers out there. I don't know if you can. I don't know, depending on if Rodgers stays in Green Bay or not. But you still got Rodgers out there.
You say they're gonna make him hate it? You think,
Ron? Or Patrick the Great?
Ron, why you think they're gonna make him hate?
Because after 2 years and he missed most of his rookie year, he almost got 100 sacks already. Like this is all over.
Facts. That is so true, Ron.
I got
you. True.
I can rock with that. I got
so you. True.
They better draft all offensive linemen. Pick 1, 2, 4, and 5.
Yep. So true, Ron. So true. When you almost had 100 sacks in only 2 seasons, bruh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bruh. A 17-game season, you already almost at bruh. You're averaging over 2-3 sacks a game. Bruh, that's crazy.
It's not fun playing that way.
It ain't. Especially when you got big dudes like Aaron Donald pouncing on your ass like that.
That's ice every day.
Bro, that bro is hurting today. He is hurting. 7 sacks yesterday. 9 sacks just 2 weeks ago. That boy is hurting. That boy's hurting.
That's why he walked off. But I give him his joke cool. Like he walked off like, hey, it is what it is. We can't go. What can I say?
So y'all seen what he came into the game, how he came dressed to the game, right? To the Super Bowl, right?
Like a bad man.
Do y'all not? Can y'all agree that Joe Burrow has that swag type of vibe, man? Joe Burrow come in there clean as he probably one of the cleanest quarterbacks that come to the game, bro.
What the hell?
Yes. That boy comes, he sets a statement, bro. When he comes to the game, he gonna let you know, bro. And he had on the fedora. He was killing it. If there was a best dress award, he had that.
A different position for MVP. I don't think they're ready for that yet, Mike Anthony.
It's hard, Mike.
There's some people Anthony, deserving of it, but they're not ready for that yet.
It's hard, Anthony, to give the MVP to someone outside of a quarterback, a person who touches the ball every play on offense. It's hard.
Did Derrick Henry win it the year that he went nuts?
I don't think did he win it? That was they gave it to Rodgers. It was to Rodgers.
No, because Rodgers running 2 years, 2 back-to-back. Yeah, no.
And he didn't give it up this year. I don't know what you got to do. I really don't.
Really? Right there, Anthony. That's what Ron said. I
was about to say that
a triple crown, and he still didn't win it. MVP?
I think what it comes down to, as long as Rodgers is around, it's going to be hard to do. And then now you have Mahomes and Burrow potentially ascending. That's going to make it hard. You can't think, and then when you start to take into consideration.
Don't leave Stafford out. Don't you do that, Trey.
I was about to say, if you take into consideration, if Kupp is getting these numbers, then Stafford, might, because he's not just throwing the Kupp. So if Kupp is hitting on all cylinders, now you have to sit up and look at that, he's feeding them. So he's doing it. So it really starts to become a situation to where it's like the only way Kupp can be considered in that alone, even though Stafford is feeding him, is that he has to just be outperforming everything, and then Stafford has to kind of be able basically he's just that's the only person that's getting the ball really is Kupp, which means he depends on him. So it'll be, but as long as Rodgers is around, it's going to be hard. Rodgers has to have a bad year, which means Mahomes has to have a mediocre season. Burrow has to have a mediocre season. Lamar has to have a mediocre season, and then one of those running backs or running backs or wide receivers or tight ends have to have just an outstanding year, or even a defensive player. That's the only way it's going to happen.
Yeah, you really wanted Anthony? What do you mean? He has the award. Yeah, he really wanted.
Tom's numbers were better, but like you said, the most is. I don't want us to get caught up on the numbers. It's the most valuable player to the league at that time, and I think Aaron, of course, per the votes, edged out Tom Brady for the most. And Aaron, he did more with less.
Right, he did. So, yeah, he did. Yeah, because definitely Tom GOAT had everything. He had everything. So I don't know. Let me ask y'all this. Oh. So, do y'all agree with this right here? Here it comes. So yesterday, before the game, prior to the Super Bowl, of course, the Cincinnati Bengals trio of Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Joe Mixon was being compared to the 1992 Cowboys of Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, and Emmitt Smith. Is that fair?
Probably no. Nah. That was, I mean, that's not fair, and that is completely a overstatement. Burrow is, saying as we see Burrow is starting to emerge. When I look at it, Chase maybe saying reaching that of the playmaker. He probably got some little work that he did. I mean, he did work yesterday and over the season, but Mixon is nowhere close to being a Emmitt Smith.
Okay.
Like, so I think that's kind of disrespectful. That pays homage to
now, mind you,
Dixon, but that's kind of disrespectful to say that he's. I mean,
but mind you, now the trio in Cincinnati is like a year and a half younger than the trio was in the Cowboys at this stage.
At this stage,
yeah, they're about a year and a half younger than the Cowboys were in the 92 Cowboys, being in the Super Bowl or whatever. So just when it was when they mentioned it in comparison, I was like, ugh. I think I was like you. I was like, Joe is not a Troy yet, but he's definitely on the verge, probably.
Yeah. Two of the three are moving.
Yeah, Jamar definitely. Yeah, Jamar is definitely in the footsteps trying.
And there's a lot of other running backs that I think fit the mold or closer to being closer to an Emmitt Smith, not like as he, but ascended like him. Like when you take in consideration, Cook and Derrick Henry. Like those are running backs in which you look at it like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Kamara.
Yeah, Kamara and stuff like that. Of course, TMC, Christian McCaffrey, when he's healthy, like you can't sit up and you can't, I mean, let's just be honest, with Christian McCaffrey is healthy, like it's basically him and that's another person that's probably would be up for MVP.
That's possible.
That's the only person that I think that's really pushing Derrick Henry if he's healthy.
For rushing. So
it's just one of those things, a situation where I think I don't know yet. But now Mixon ain't bad. Don't get me wrong.
He's definitely top 10.
Yeah, I like Mixon's game, but not when you start to mention him. I wouldn't mention him in the Emmitt Smith stratosphere, so which would be you would need that in order to say that that's the trio. So who do you think is close to that trio in general then?
As a trio on the same team right now, I don't think there is one. Yeah, I don't think there is one. Because you got a lot of tandems. Yeah, trios like you got the
because Tennessee would be close, but Tannehill is Aikman.
He's not that dude. He's not an Aikman.
Yeah,
he's not. And then you got Patrick the Great and Tyreek, but then you ain't got Emmitt, you ain't got nobody equaling Emmitt Smith in the backfield. And then who else? Well, Tom Brady, he's retired now, so that would have been a close one too, because you had Leonard Fournette, but he's still not an Emmitt Smith either. Still, you know what I'm saying? So really, like there isn't one. There's not
tandems, but no trio.
Yeah, there's a couple of tandems, but no trios that's out there that you would actually say, oh yeah, they're the next, trio to make some things happen. But yeah, Nah, not right now. Not as of yet. Not as of yet.
So what was interesting over the oh no. So now that football is over, of course, saying football, the season may be over, but the topic's still gonna be able to come. We got the combine is coming up, the draft is coming up.
Yep.
Of course, off season is going to be coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
But additionally, I know Bishop is not feeling it, but I think it's actually going to probably do good for football. The USFL is just a matter of, I think, 45 days away, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
2
April.
months, 60 days, yeah, in April. So,
Yeah.
do you think that's going to get? I won't continue to ask this question probably every month as they get up to you, Bishop.
Right.
Till I think you're going to change your mind. Do you think it's going to be a good stopgap?
I'm still
football?
I'm still stuck on not yet, but like you say, right now, leading up to it, this is the time for them to promote it heavily because the Super Bowl is now over. The Super Bowl is over, and now, like you say, everything else in regards to the NFL is just transactions and getting prepared for the draft as well as the combine. So now is the time for them to promote as much as possible for their upcoming season. And if they can promote it well and bring enough spotlight on it to try and get it to come over to the fans, good luck with it. Then maybe it can happen. But like right now, and right now, you like being at the Super Bowl just ended yesterday, less than 24 hours ago. People still flying high off of that a little bit, but I would say this week they need, like I said, I personally, I get it, USFL, and I hear about the $6.5 million spot for a commercial.
They should have been
in that. They should have been in that spot. But I know they may not have the money for that because again, this new. But I feel like that's probably a spot they should have tried and get in if it was possible to be able to get people. Oh damn, okay, the USFL is about to come back or try and make its debut again, and let's not forget about that. And I think that would have been the perfect time to do it, but they didn't do that. So we'll see. Good luck though.
So of course, as we know, 324 invitees have been invited to the combine.
The NFL combine?
Yeah, 324 players invited to the combine.
Okay.
So I'll kind of look forward to that. You know, saying we taking a look at the new future that's coming up. As we know now, probably we'll cover tomorrow. The draft positions have been solidified now, so now we know who is what. So those first rounds, I think he said it earlier, when you look at it, those picks and stuff like that are maybe a little less enduring. When you take a look at the fact of certain teams now, you traded a first round pick, but now your first round pick is in like is basically a second round pick. It's like, is it still a value? It remains to be seen. We'll take a look at probably tomorrow some of the NFL draft picks and see, look at what your favorite teams are looking at the picking. But of course, over the weekend, Bishop, when you take a look at it as we go forth, is really, really getting closer. So of course, we'll be taking a in-depth look over that with the draft, the combines, and all that. Let's see. Anthony, you know what? They just might. That's probably why Bishop walked up. He probably seen that question coming up. It's like, man, I don't even want to be around for this question. They have deep picks in the mid round. I don't know if you're able to find good talent in the mid round of the first round. Well, I think they got 16, 17, no, 16, 18 and 19, pick 16, 18 and 19. I mean, picking that close, I think I feel a little pressure if that was the case, to pick a little bit kind of close in that round, but maybe they make something works of it. A lot of teams are without first round picks, i.e. the Rams are without a first round pick, as I know it. But of course, like I said, we'll get into that tomorrow. We might take a look at some of that to see what it is that we're looking at for some of these draft picks. Of course, with trades and stuff like that, when people start willing and dealing as the free agency season comes up, they start making or trades and stuff. So it'll be good to see. Like, NFL is gone, but it's not dead. So that I keep on. Bishop, real quick.
Mhm.
This was a question. I mean, a statement made
by Anthony. I see it. Eagles going to mess up all 3 picks. We better not. we better not mess up all 3 picks, man. We better not. We got 2 back-to-back, and then I think we skip a pick. And skip a pick or 2 and then pick again. 19, 14, and 15, I think, or something like that. 15 and 16, something like that.
yes.
Pick 19th or something. Yeah, we better not. When is the date teams need to trade or cut before the draft, right? When is the date teams need to trade or cut before the cutoff date? I don't know, AP, to be honest.
So I think what they definitely is some of those things a season restart. So I think sometime next month is when they have to start even releasing or keeping them because they're the contracts become guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's by the middle of next month. We'll have that exactly for tomorrow. So that way as it goes along the conversation. So we'll start to look at transitions to off season the NFL. Probably some the forefront. Of course, we know March Madness is coming around.
Right.
The NBA is starting to pick up after the this week. We'll be probably discussing a little of the All-Star game here and there. In the NFL off season, NCAA, maybe a little more NCAAs as we look and see what the Pac-12 is doing and making a push. Big 12, y'all know, anytime it comes to college is mainly that's our that's the argument, Big 12 versus Pac-12. But I think that's what it is. So we'll have those answers for you, of course, tomorrow, Anthony. But Bishop, you know what's interesting as we last couple of minutes, did you get a chance to see LeBron's record breaking the game in which he basically surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most points overall in the NBA with over 44,000 points. That's regular season and playoff. So currently he's the all-time leading scorer in overall points in the NBA. Of course, he's still chasing him from regular season points, but he did do that. I guess you could say that's one thing. Another cap you can put in his feather in his cap. Additionally, Clippers guard Norman Powell, who they just picked up from the Portland Trailblazers, is out indefinitely with a broken foot.
Oh, he broke the record and still
lost the game.
He did.
We was just gonna go right past that, Anthony.
Yeah, you see how he did. He skipped that part, right? You saw he just put out his what he did. Didn't add the fact that they lost. That's the type of stuff Trey be doing. Y'all see that?
Norbert Powell is broken foot. He's out indefinitely with a broken foot, as well as the rookies. The Pacers rookie Duarte is out as well, and expected to be out till after the All-Star break as he has a toe injury. So there was only 2 games that were played during the Super Bowl Sunday. Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Vikings played and took on the Indiana Pacers, as we were just talking about, in which Anthony Edwards dropped 38 points or 38 points in the game. Of course, they were victorious as let me see as I pull it up, as the Timberwolves were victorious 129-120, improving to 30-27. As the Indiana Pacers dropped to 19-39. As I said, Duarte was out for the Pacers. Edwards 37 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. D'Angelo Russell 23 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. 13 points from Patrick Beverley, additional 13 points from Naz Reid. They had 7 players in double figures. The Pacers are led by Tyrese Halliburton, pickup from Sacramento, as well as Lance Stevenson, still doing his thing, 21 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 22 points from O'Shea Brissett, 13 rebounds. Buddy Hield contributed with 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist, as the Pacers look to get back on track in a sense after the pickups from the free agency season. Or trade deadline. Let me see. Additionally, the Boston Celtics took on the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they beat Atlanta.
Yeah, in which Ice Trey 30 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists in this double-double. But of course, it wasn't enough as Jason Tatum, 38 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists in his double-double effort. 14 points from Derek White, new acquisition, 13 points from Marcus Smart, 17 from Jaylen Brown, and 10 from Robert Williams III. Boston improves to 33 and 25. Atlanta drops to 26 and 30 as we get closer and closer to this coming week, the All-Star weekend.
Mm-hmm. Is that this weekend coming up?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
The
okay.
week after. So this weekend actually. So it's just hit one after another. Entertainment at its finest. Tonight's games include it's a 9-game slate. Tonight you have the Pistons will be traveling to Washington to take on the Wizards. Oklahoma City will be in Madison Square Garden battling against the New York Knicks. Toronto Raptors will put their winning streak in on the line versus the New Orleans Pelicans down in New Orleans. Sacramento Kings will be playing against traveling to Brooklyn to take on the Brooklyn Nets. Of course, Kyrie won't be playing, so it'll be all on that bad man that they just got in Ben Simmons. We'll see. He should make his debut, and we see what he got. So that'll be a game that's watched. The Portland Trailblazers will be going to Milwaukee to take on the Bucks. San Antonio Spurs will travel over to Chicago to take on the Bulls. The Houston Rockets will travel up to Utah to take on the Utah Jazz. The Denver Nuggets will play host to the Orlando Magic, and then the Los Angeles Clippers will be hosting the Golden State Warriors in the crypto.arena.com stadium as they look to get back on track and stop the Warriors' dominance. So in these games, Bishop, who you think you got? What's your call on these 9 games?
So the game of the night is going to be the game of the night is going to be hard.
I actually think it's going to be y'all, bro. I actually think it's going to be y'all.
That's what I'm gonna think too. I'm gonna have to say the Kings and the Nets. That's what I'm looking at. That's the only game that's really gonna be probably the most.
It might not be the game of the night, but it's definitely going to be the most watched one.
Yeah,
you got the bonus that's in Sacramento now.
Yeah,
and you got I think Ben Simmons should be making his debut. It should be. I mean, it shouldn't be anything lost, right? Even though Kyrie isn't there, but hell, now you got Patty Mills. Now you have Seth Curry. You got Drummond. Andre Drummond. Like they got pieces, I believe, along with what they had already. Up and coming rookie and Cameron Thomas. Like I think that's going to be actually a good game. It should be.
So I'm gonna pick the Wizards, the Knicks, the Nets, the Raptors, the Bucks, the Bulls, the Nuggets, the Jazz, and the Warriors.
Well, I think we all crossed the board on that. Well, you say you picking who in the Raptors and Pelicans game?
I'm picking the Raptors. I think the Raptors.
Until they lose, I think I'm gonna keep rocking with the Raptors.
I'm going off of what you said the other day. Yeah, until they lose.
They're doing due diligence. So I greatly. Then of course, the last thing we'll talk about. Then we get up out of here, bruh. The MLB is still in their lockout. Now, as you get closer at the end of the season, they were supposed to start having their scheduled spring training games, but yet the CBA still has not agreed upon. We can kind of like table it to tomorrow, but Bishop, just one thing, what you think about just when you talk about the CBAs in general, it's just what happened. Baseball is what we're talking about now. Do you think these negotiations are players wanting too much or the owners not wanting to give enough? It's just a thing.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
To be honest, I think it's a little bit of both.
So we could expound on that a little more tomorrow. Because like I said, baseball is the reason for it, but of course CBAs happen in all the major sports, and so we'll talk about that a little. Put on our ownership, GM, saying players cap, and have a conversation about it. So of course that's today's show. More of a Super Bowl talk as the Los Angeles Rams victorious Super Bowl 56 winners for the year. they get ready to do it all over again in a couple of months, about 5-6 months.
Can't wait. Yep.
All over again. Bishop, any last parting words?
Um, yeah, let me say this, man. Again, congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams for winning the Super Bowl. Thank y'all for all of y'all who came onto the show this morning to watch First Formation. We greatly appreciate y'all. The Anthony Prices, the Stan Neals, the Key Williams, the Taylor Strack, Jackie, Sarah, all the frat brothers out there that came on here. Buddy, appreciate you coming on here. LaDonna, thank you so much. Mike, thank you for tuning in. All y'all, we really appreciate you. Again, without y'all, the show would not be what it is. Bobby Ward, all of y'all. We greatly appreciate it. Again, the show is Monday through Friday from 0900 hours to 1100 hours Central Standard Time. And for you non-military personnel, that is 9 to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. We couldn't do it without y'all. Enjoy y'all Monday. Have a great week. Zach, you too. Frat, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, my shouts out to the greatest military fraternity in the world. That is Psi Rho Phi Military Fraternity Incorporated in the building. We just started our Theta line. So be sure to stay tuned because we will have a crossing of our Theta line in Houston, Texas, the end of March. So be on the lookout for that, Trey.
Appreciate it. So, of course, y'all can always catch any of the E2G programming on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn. You know, saying we linked up. Definitely feel free to check out some of the other shows as you get a perspective of all across the nation, all across, saying E2G's out of the Beantown, Boston, New England, around that area. You basically stand up. Zach, we're gonna have to get with you, bro. Like you one of our frat brothers, Zach Styles, is currently still active duty military as he's getting ready to deploy. So, of course, we're going to give him well wishes as he goes off and do the job in which so many of us, or some, have continued to do and or have done and have the opportunity to sit here and talk and do this because individuals such as himself continue to give us fight to keep that freedom and that liberty going. So, Zach, of course, shout out to you, bro. We'll be getting with you. And of course, first formation, last fan standing.
Oh yeah. Who won that?
Is going to end up being Mr. Kevin Absolute Smith. End up winning as the representation of the Los Angeles Rams has done him right. So Kevin Smith, I'll be getting with you so we can make sure you get what's coming to you, brother. So greatly, you always appreciate doing this and being here.
Boo. Really?
So we greatly appreciate y'all, and be sure, like my man Bishop was saying, be sure to catch us here tomorrow as we continue on to give y'all what y'all want. In entertainment, activity, innovation, creativity, and make sure that y'all abreast on some of those things that are coming out. We always look forward to hearing from y'all, get your perspectives. And until then, we go ahead and follow y'all so y'all can get to your day. At this point, show attention. Fallout.
Roll 5. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy it. Be safe. We'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.